haute couture wearable art handcrafted from a designer's unique vision. The term is French and the industry has long been dominated by European designers until now. Indian designers have arrived on the haute couture scene, bringing with them their fine skills, exquisite and rich history deeply rooted in centuries of Indian artisanship. Let's have a look at how Indian designers have broken into one of the world's most exclusive clubs and the benefits to brand India and the Indian fashion and couture industry in years to come.
Indian designer Rahul Mishra presented his Cosmos collection at Paris Haute Couture Fashion Week on January 23rd. Mishra is the first Indian designer to have been invited to show his collection at this prestigious event, having debuted in Paris last year. This year, Mishra was joined by Gaurav Gupta, who presented his collection on January 26th, Republic Day. Haute couture, or literally high sewing, is the creation of high-end, custom-fitted pieces made by hand from beginning to end. Mishra's Cosmos collection, for example, showcased pieces which took from between 400 hours to 7,000 hours to make. Mishra has also been known to employ artisans from various villages across India who all worked from their homes.
This Cosmos is not just a collection, it's an idea of inclusivity, idea that does not showcase my excellence, the idea which showcase a group's excellence, the idea which showcase this best of craftsmanship, which in a most simple form can happen from different villages. So today we engage and work with at least 800 to 900 villagers on regular level.
For those familiar with the fashion industry in India, the amount of painstaking work which goes into various garments is no surprise. With two great Indian designers already being featured on one of the world's most exclusive runways, there is sure to be more attention and focus on the fashion and couture industry in India. The haute couture fashion industry was estimated at 11472.61 million USD in 2021 and is projected to reach 13456.6 million USD by 2028, exhibiting a compound annual growth rate of 2.3% during this period. While Indian designers are only beginning to attain their much-deserved recognition in the world of haute couture, the textile and apparel industry in India has long been strong across the spectrum from fiber, yarn, and fabric to apparel. India's ready-made garment exports are expected to see a compound annual growth rate of 12 to 13% and surpass 30 billion USD by 2027. The industry is the second largest employer in India after agriculture. India's textile exports were also the highest ever during the financial year 2021 to 2022, surpassing 44 billion USD. Growth drivers of the industry include an abundance of raw materials, competitive manufacturing costs, and availability of skilled labor.
We follow all the compliance rules. We are no longer a cottage industry. We now have regular big factories, whether it is in Noida or in Delhi or in Gurgaon or in Bangalore or in Mumbai. What's important is we operate as factories now. We have the supply chain logistics with us, which we didn't have earlier.
There is also significant foreign direct investment in the textile industry, with FDI bringing in 1522.23 million USD from 2017 to 2022. The government's efforts, including the Production-Linked Incentive Scheme, with an approved outlay of 10,683 crore, will allow the industry to compete globally. With India's strong economic foundation and rapidly expanding middle class, the fashion industry in India is expected to become increasingly organized and profitable. The Fashion Design Council of India, FDIC, which is committed to furthering the cause of Indian fashion and to endorsing and encouraging Indian designers to grow their brands sustainably, both domestically and internationally, is and will continue to be a key driver of this push. Sunil Sethi, FDIC's head, is confident that the Indian fashion industry will continue to grow over the next few years, with business having returned to pre-pandemic levels. Much of Indian fashion was solely focused on bridal wear and ethnic wear. With increased demand, locally and globally, Indian designers are on track to take the world's runway by storm. With Rahul Mishra and Gaurav Gupta already holding their own amongst the world's top couturiers, Brand India's take on the global fashion industry is soon to be another notch in her belt.